Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to what day is it? Wednesday afternoon. Thank you guys so much for joining me here today. I think I'm like 1 minute. Well, I think I'm on time right now. I decided to go ahead, get in here just a couple of seconds early. I know that there were a couple of questions in the chat. While I did answer them in the chat, I do want to make sure that I do answer those right away. Good afternoon, everyone. As always, thank you for taking time out of your day and spending it here with me. I hope that you do have a good afternoon. I don't think that we're going to be here too long. I have, I think, 22 items, so it's kind of not going to take too long. And I do have one quick claim, so that'll just kind of help expedite things a little bit faster. Let's go ahead and let's do our special shout outs as well as answer some questions. As they used to say, if one person has the question, then maybe some other folks have the same question. So let's dive into that. First up, Dawn, I did send out all invoicing. All invoicing goes out typically the night of the sale. Sunday is the only exception, and those invoices go out Monday morning. Now, because I do have a sale Sunday night, Tuesday afternoon with Misty, and also on Wednesday, if there's ever a time that you do think that you are going to be at one or two or all three sales, please make sure to reach out to me via email prior to or right after the sale saying, hey, I'm going to be at this sale also. Can you hold my items? And I am always happy to do that for you. So, but yes, all the other invoices did go out. Shannon, and just as a reminder, guys, you don't have to have PayPal to purchase anything. If you do not have PayPal, sometimes what will happen is I get confused on my end, and I will create and generate an actual invoice through PayPal, and it will send you a link letting you know that this invoice is ready to pay. It should still allow you to check out as a guest. If it does not, please reach out to me and say, this is not working. I don't have PayPal. I will delete that and send out a quick link. And the quick link will allow you to check out, of course, as a guest without having to sign up for anything. And again, you'll be able to use whatever credit or debit card that you would like to. And there's no reason to be sorry. Things happen always. Connie, I didn't get your first email, but I did check and I saw that I got your second email. So I will check on that after the sale. Yes. Shirley, thank you for helping clarify that. And good afternoon, everyone. NW Sunshine is in the chat. I know, again, that I've said hello to a lot of people already in the chat, but let's go ahead and make it official. Good afternoon, Taylor. She's on her professional account here. She's the Taylor's Antiques and Glassware, otherwise known as Just Taylor, in the chat. Karen Williams, thank you so much. If you haven't already, you guys go ahead, hit that thumbs up. I would, of course, greatly appreciate that. Thank you for reminding me. Karen, good afternoon. Pam, I am flattered. Thank you so much. Do appreciate it. Karen, how are you today? And shenanigans is out there. Watch out. We've got, oh, Connie, I got it. I re-highlighted you again. Good afternoon, Kathy. Thank you for joining me. And Dusty, how are you doing out there, Rose? Appreciate you for being here. Pape is in the chat. Good afternoon. Again, ladies, thank you so much. Denise, I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good out there. I hope everybody's doing. It's cold, it's rainy, it's 39 degrees here. Yeah, but we make the most of it, right? Samantha, good afternoon. How are you? I'm getting a little bit of a delay here on my highlighting, so beg pardon. Jacqueline, how are you today? And that's right, Ruthie. Ruthie is going to be our official bid ender. You guys, you're racing the wildflowers, the sunflowers right down here. Ruth the Bee. Look, she's got that fast internet. She's got those quick fingers. So again, Ruthie is going to be our official bid ender. Thank you so much, Ruthie. Everyone in the chat, please make sure to show your appreciation and thanks to Ruthie. It really does help significantly having somebody be an official bid ender. And I think it makes it the fairest for everybody. So thank you again, Ruthie. And two, as we get down into her, Poppy's bragging out there because she's got 56 degrees. Good afternoon, Amy. How are you? Sarah Lee's in the chat. Good afternoon, Shabby Vintage. Miss Bell, how are you doing today? Dusty Moose, how are you? Oh, grr. Hello, Tiger. Good afternoon. How are you? Hello, Karen. Good afternoon. And Betty, hello. Glowy lady, how are you doing? Hey, welcome, Jana. How are you? And Sherry, how are you? Shirley, good afternoon. Diane, oh my goodness, look. Sweet Peas, Brian's in the chat. Thank you so much. Yes, if you haven't checked out today's video, Sweet Peas vendor stand in Lewisburg Antique Mall is featured. So go check that out. Contact information is, of course, below in the description of the video. Good afternoon. Oh, hello, Lulu. Good afternoon, Maria. And hello, Lizzie. Okay. Hello, Carmen. All right, I'm going to say, hey, Barb, how are you doing? Okay, Carmen. Ann's, good afternoon. Just Alicia, hello. Hello, Sylvia. Hello, Evelyn. How are you? I'm going to get down. Chris, good afternoon. Good day, sir, Mr. Wordsmith. How are you today? And we got Chris in the chat. All right. I do apologize for anybody, of course, that I did miss. We could spend all afternoon here saying hello to one another. Not that that would be a bad thing, of course. My this highlighting thing is really Pat. Hello. Okay, there we go. Let's get into the nuts and berries of it. So, guys, if you are just as a reminder, or perhaps this is your first live sale, and if it is, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. I am going to be doing all but one thing is going to be on offer up today. I do have one quick claim item. As usual with my sales, I am going to be honoring just in cases. As always, with the just in case, please remember I am asking two things. One, that you have been an active bidder up until that point, remembering, and I really like how Blue Wildflower actually put it the other night, that, you know what, everybody's new their first time. Or maybe somebody's walked away from the chat, they're just coming into the chat. So just a little bit of grace in regards to that. And again, I really liked how Blue Wildflower put that. I thought that was very eloquent. And of course, make sure that if you do want to use your just in case, that you are holding it or putting it on reserve until the countdown. So if you don't want to use the just in case, you are not obligated. You do not have to. Just know that I am going to be honoring the just in cases today. Yes, everyone is slowly coming out of the lurking shadows, and I absolutely love it, right? Really welcoming group out there. So again, if you're just here and I get to be your background noise for the day, thank you so much. I am flattered. I am honored to be able to do that. If, of course, you are here to engage in the chat and catch up with some folks in the chat, again, I appreciate that. And of course, as a small business, I most definitely appreciate the purchases, but just know that each and every single way does help support the business. It does help propel me, and it does allow me to be able to get up here on camera and do this as my job, as crazy as that is. So to each and every single one of you out there, thank you so much for all of the love, all of the support. And again, just know that every single way helps. Every single way really, truly does help. If you are a new buyer or a buyer that has not been with me for a while, please keep in mind that if you do win something, you're going to need to send me an email. That email is simply The.Cult.Of.Vintage at Yahoo. You are seeing it in the banner here. It is also the pinned comment that you're seeing at the top of the chat. That is that blue rectangle that you see up there. And it's also in the description of the video. The things that you're going to want to include on that email is, of course, your YouTube screen name, your real name, if it's different, your full shipping address. Most importantly, is that zip code so I can get you the discounted calculated shipping. And of course, the email address that you use for PayPal. If you don't have PayPal, quick reminder, you just want to send the same email with the same information. Just indicate that you don't have PayPal, and I will be able to send you a link that will allow you to check out utilizing PayPal, but as a guest. So you don't have to sign up for anything. And added bonus, you're going to get the buyer's protection. Okay. So I think that that is it. Please keep in mind, I am shipping from Ohio. And I will say this, the shipping rates are a little bit cheaper because it seems that a lot of people are Midwest to the West Coast. So, and hey, those dollars and cents, they add up. So again, I am shipping from Ohio. Invoicing will be done tonight, immediately after the sale. So again, get that contact information out to me because you'll get your invoice this evening. And if you pay before like 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, your package goes out tomorrow morning. I like to be quick. All right. I think that is everything. Again, you guys, Ruthie is going to be our official bid ender. Thank you, Ruthie B. And let's get into the sale, you guys. The first thing that I want to do is going to be a quick claim. This is going to be a 3-piece lot. You're going to get all 3 pieces. Trigger alert, warning alert. It's a clown warning, okay? Again, you're going to get all 3 of these. They are the noisemakers. They all have their clackers, okay? These are, of course, all of the tin with the lithograph on them. There is maybe some moderate scratching, but nothing really horrible like you're seeing in the yellow right here. Hey, boys and girls. So again, the clackers are present on this one. You're also going to get the rattle. Okay, look at him. Goodness. So that is 2. Well, thank you, Sylvia. I'm excited. You're excited. We can all be excited together. And the third one, which is my favorite one, this is, by the way, USA Manufacturing Company, metal toy made in the USA. Look at this one. Now, he does have some scratching on him on the paint. You're seeing it there on the front. And that's mostly due to these metal clackers that they put on versus the wooden one, like here. So you're going to get all 3 of them. These are absolutely adorable. Put them in flower frogs because down at the bottom, well, these 2 at the bottom are thin enough to go into a flower frog. You can kind of prop him up and he will lean. He is cylindrical or he's a circle, but he does kind of almost like a tin there with that wooden handle. So you do get all 3 of the metal clown clackers, okay? Overall, really good. I know they are a little too goofy. He's kind of pushing it though, don't you? A little bit. I won't lie. He's going his big toe on the line there, okay? So plain backings on all 3. All 3, okay, quick claim. I would ask $30 and you're going to get all 3, okay? So if any, no, these are not reproductions. These are all originals, okay? U.S. manufacturing metal toy. Where am I at? Right here. I think this one might, sorry guys, my eyes. It's so faded on this one. But again, all 3 are original. This one does not have, yeah, it does. This is something new, Newark, New Jersey, made in USA. I can't pronounce that word. It looks like it's almost like in Russian. Okay. So all 3, $30. If anybody's interested, you just got to put in number 12. Number 12 gets all 3 at 30. All 3 at 30, number 12. Okay. And then, all right, Miss Lizzie. Well, thank you, everybody. I do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Lizzie is the first number 12 that I do see. So congratulations to Lizzie. They are yours, lady. Appreciate it. All right, let's dive into some ephemera. I will say that I do have a mix of vintage and antiques this week, trying to diversify, but still, right? I'm going to start this next lot off at $12. You, of course, are going to get everything. These are really interesting. I think some people are familiar with the cigarette cards. So, you know, back in the day, they would put in little pieces of cardboard, different imagery, but you would collect them in a series and you would get them in the cigarette packs. These are actually from chewing tobacco. Most specifically, it is from Red Man Chewing Tobacco. Now these do, see it says, save this Red Man extra. The colorful and interesting print on the other side is one of a series of 40 of the most famous Indian chiefs in American history. These prints are numbered from 1 to 40, are now being inserted in packages of our famous Red Man Chewing Tobacco. In total, okay, in total, you are going to get 26 of the chewing tobacco cards, okay? Of the 26, you're going to get 18 unique images, okay? So 18 unique images or chiefs, a total of 26. So there are some doubles and I think in some cases some triples. So we'll go through them quickly. Overall, really good vintage / antique condition. So full colors. So there is 1. Thank you, Carmen. Gotcha. Number 2. And of course, you do get a biography, albeit a small biography, right here on the side. So we have big razor. 2. There's number 3. Thank you, ladies, for your bids. Do appreciate it. Young Black Dog. I think he's got more than, yeah. See, some of them do have more than one. We've got Chief Gall. Is that what we're going to go with? Gall. We've got Red Thunder. Ooh, I like that name, don't you? Another Red Thunder. We've got Wetkuni. Wetkuni was a leader of the Otto, a tribe intimately associated with the Iowa and Missouri. Interesting. Hello there, LaDonna. How are you doing? Hey, Jenny Penny. You know what? I don't, when I did, Jenny, when I looked at these, they seemed legitimate. Like they weren't like, they were specific to who they were, where they grew up. Crow's Breast. Cranky, I got you in there. We've got Rushing Bear. Rushing Bear. I don't know. Do I want to go through them all and ruin it? Kaya, Kayat Anita. Kayatania. Kayatania. I might be butchering that. There's another one. There's another one. Who do we got? Red shirt. Okay. He wore a red shirt. I don't know, yo. We've got War Captain. Ooh, he's mad. I like those feathers. Look at that. We've got, ooh, Kyoku's son. Could be wrong on that. Agate Arrow Point. Agate Arrow Point. Mad Bear. We're almost there. Hairy Bear. Mad and Hairy Bear. Hairy Bear. Red Bird. Sitting Bull, of course. No collection would be complete. Chief Joseph. Chief Joseph. So again, you're going to get 26 cards, 18 unique Indian chiefs. As you saw, there was one card that was kind of like a little crinkly, but it was a double. So that is nice. Sylvia, I got you in at 18. You're getting them all, of course. And let's go ahead and start your countdown. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. I've just never seen a chewing tobacco trading card or premium. I've only ever seen like the cigarette cards, and even the cigarette cards, I think we all know are hard enough to get. You guys, thank you for the bids. Ruth the Bee lady, thank you for that bid end. So we had Karen at Chasing the Vintage. We had Laura here. Carmen had her just in case of 26. Do apologize. Things are not highlighting right for me. Sylvia came in with her just in case of 29. So to Sylvia, congratulations and thank you. Thank you, of course, to everyone. Sylvia, they are yours for 27. Congratulations and thank you very much, lady. Appreciate you. Let me get you written down here, lady. All righty. Sylvia. I know, there's a lag. Well, there's that boring pause with me writing stuff down. All right, let's go ahead. 1, 2, let's do our third item. Let's go ahead and switch it up. Thank you, Ruthie. This technology is really being something today. Okay, here we go. Let's do some art glass. I am going to start this piece off at $30. Now, I do not know the manufacturer on this piece. I have had a piece that is similar in the colorway, and I do know that they make a yellow and red. They also make a ewer. So we do have this absolutely beautiful, this is a cased glass, okay? So on the interior, we have a white glass with a very thin light blue glass that is applied over it. We do have glass rods that of course are laid and rolled and then fused. Check out the base on this bad boy. Now, Taylor, you were the first one in at 30. I got Karen at 30. Okay, wait. So Taylor's at 30. Okay, it's jumping on me. We're getting, okay, so Karen's at 40. But look at this base. Do you see that? Now, I'm telling you what, I'm having the hardest time discerning if this is actually one piece or if this was applied, because I'm telling you, if this was applied, this is the smoothest applied piece of glass that I have ever seen. Okay. There is like no separation. I'm not seeing a seam line. Y'all, it's just pretty. It's a very unique piece. We've got the four prongs. Of course, these were snipped and cut to create almost like a very spherical kind of shape. You guys, thank you so much for the bids. I'm already getting behind. Appreciate you. Kathy is in it at 50. Mia, Karen's at 55. Okay, Richard's getting aggressive at 65. Kathy said no at 66. Apologize, my technology is a little laggy. Let me give you a measurement on this, you guys. It is 15 inches tall, 15 inches tall with no chips, no cracks. How beautiful, though. And I know it's not a traditional color, but put this in with your Christmas display with the green and the red. I'm telling you, you'll love it. Put it into your winter displays with your milk glass, your clear glass. You guys, again, thank you for the bids. I do appreciate it. It's a versatile piece. It's an unusual piece. Again, the cane that you are seeing swirled around, it is textured. Here you go. You can see that. So they were glass rods that were applied and fused. But I am having the hardest time of telling if the base was applied or what is going on. Or you know what? I think the base and the base are all one. They pulled the corners and applied the rods. I think that's how they achieved that look. But look at that split up at the top. All right, art glass. I don't know the name of manufacturer. It is hand blown here. Okay. Look at that shape. All right, we got Richard in it at 75. Again, your height from base to the top of your spear here is at 15 inches. Okay, 15 inches. Thank you, guys. I'm glad that you do enjoy. Let's go ahead and start. Good afternoon, just a viewer. How are you? Let's go ahead and start your countdown. Here we go. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. And then they did do this in a yellow and red cased glass. Okay, it's getting aggressive. Richard's getting aggressive. Taylor's getting even more. You guys, thank you so much. Thank you, Ruthie, for the bid and lady. Appreciate you. Let me set this down to the side so I don't break it. Aladonna, who wants to do all that work? And come on now, lady, right? All right, thank you, Ruthie. So Richard did have the high just in case of 177. Kathy, I see your bid of 76. However, Taylor does love her some glass, hence the name. With her just in case of 180, Taylor, congratulations and thank you. It is yours for 178. I really do appreciate that, lady. Thank you so much. All right, let me get you written down, Taylor. Y'all know Taylor got a collection. A collection. All right, let's go ahead and switch gears. Let's go from, well, we did tin. Let's go for some more ephemera here, shall we? Let's do this. My religious. We're going to do two pieces here. Let me get some stuff out of the way. I'm making a mess. All right. I have two pieces of ephemera. You're, of course, going to get them both. They are both antique. And we're going to start the lot off here, you guys, at $15. Let's start with this one. We're going to start with the newspaper. Again, you're going to get both pieces, okay? Let me scroll up here. Starting at 15. First up, we have got from New York, December 20th, 1893. We have got the Christian Herald and Sign of Our Times. It's number 51. It was individually priced at 5 cents and an annual subscription would be $1.50. So we've got the Christian Herald newspaper, and I will say, especially for its age, yes, it has been folded. Hey, Pamela Bama lady, how you doing? Yes, it does have some crease marks from being folded. However, there's no rips or tears to it. How about that? So again, December 20th, 1893. Again, original issue cost was 5 cents. However, the annual subscription you could get for $1.50. It even will let you know what womanhood is all about. So, what does it mean? Womanhood means more than mere care of self. It means the responsibility of others, the health of babies, children, and husbands is looked after by mother and wife. And although the task is hard enough at best, it is surely easier when the mother realizes the significance of nourishment. Bottom line, Scott's emulsion. So it's a creamer and cod liver oil, right? So we've got our Christian Herald newspaper. Like I say, it does have folds, but overall it's in really good condition. But it's got like tales of morality. There are some Christmas songs in here. We've got a scene in a compound at the diamond mines in New Cumberland, South Africa, down here. So there are illustrations. There are, of course, going to be those antique advertisements. Tapeworm, I know I can remember that being one. We've got the Christian Herald, our mailbag, the Bible, and the newspaper. Heaven's Beginning, our service of song, conducted by Ira Sansky. Where is the King? So we do have a little bit of sheet music in there. Play a little ditty on the piano and sing along. We've got a Christmas prayer right down in here. Okay, so that is piece number one. Piece number two that you are going to get is biblical histories, and it is comprising Old and New Testaments told in the words of the Holy Scripture, explained by the Catechism, parallel Bible verses, and hymn stanzas, and illustrated with 125 engravings and maps out of Allentown, Pennsylvania. Okay, books in overall really good condition. The binding, look at that spine. It's a little plain, but it is still good and tight. This book does have an inscription from Samuel something or other, January 8th, 1893. Look at the beauty on the signature. Thank you, Richard. Got you at 15. Our copyright is 1884. So again, our newspaper is 1893. Our book here is 1884. But again, it's biblical studies. What did I have? Old and New Testaments. But we do have, and this is the nice thing, as it says on the front, 125 engravings that you are going to find or illustrations that you will find throughout the book. Pages overall, really good antique condition. It does have raw edge on this side. Yeah, top and bottom are both cut. Raw edge meaning that these aren't completely smooth, so there is some texturing to it. Okay. So both pieces, we've got Richard in at 15. Thank you, sir. Do appreciate it. Great cover. On the back, we've got additional publications, 125 engravings. You are going to get both pieces. And let's go ahead and start the countdown. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Well, Cheryl, I'm glad you're here. I love the patina on this book, though. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? Oh, Dusty sniping. Oh, pew, pew. There it is, Ruthie. Thank you for the bid, and I do appreciate it. Dusty Moose came in right there at the end with a bid of 16. Thank you, Richard. Congratulations, Dusty. They are yours for $16. Appreciate you. Thank you. Let me get this over here for you. And I'm going to get you written down. Dusty at 16. Let's see what you guys think of these. This is kind of, well, they weren't really late minute editions. We're going to start this one off. And I feel like a dum-dum, y'all, because I didn't write down who made them, and I forgot. I know it's the fancy one, but I'm going to start the next piece off at 20. Have you seen these before? Now, these do have the Swarovski crystals on them. So we do have, and this is metal with enameling, and you are seeing Swarovski crystal detailing there on the side of the frog's legs. Okay. There's no major condition issues to it. It is, in fact, a little pill box, which is fully enameled. Here we do have the insignia, and the insignia does, it's CR with a little fleur-de-lis. I know that there are several manufacturers of these. Like I said, I looked it up so that I could write down the manufacturing name, and I look it up and I don't even write it down. So yeah, CR with the little fleur-de-lis, and you do want to look for those little medallions. Each of those medallions are going to be located um, on the higher end, the nicer ones. But full metal, little pill box. He's got some good weight to him. Like it's not like a cheap little piece of metal. It is highly detailed. You've got a lot of sculptural detailing. Again, he's fully enameled with some little Swarovski crystals here on the side. Thank you, Julie. Fully functional hinge and latch on it. You could throw this at somebody and it would cause some damage. Like I say, it's not, these aren't like cheapy ones. I know there were some ones that were made that were not as nice of a quality, but the enamel's in really good condition, fully enameled. We've got the exposed metal with the texturing on his little toesies. Again, full enameling on the interior. So yeah, you could totally use it as a pill container or just as a really cute decorative item. Had this for years, I won't lie. He was kind of tucked away, so I thought, you know what? Let me go ahead and sell this poor thing because I am not appreciating it. Perfect, of course, if in your mermaid bathroom, he was in a bathroom at one point. But great, again, if you just love your plants, your plant life, those earth tones, you all know I love the earth tones, right? So thank you, Mia. Bid at 35. Appreciate it. Those little toesies. Those little toesies, aren't they cute? But no condition issues whatsoever. So Mia is in at 35. Thank you guys, everyone, for your bids. And let's go ahead and start that countdown for you. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I know, Poppy. Isn't that it's the joy of getting older, but it beats the alternative, that is. It beats the alternative, right? Boom. There is our bid end. Thank you, Ruthie B. Appreciate you, lady. So, Mia, you had that just in case of 75. Lady, you didn't need it. Congratulations and thank you. The little pillbox frog is yours for 35. Congratulations and thank you. Let me get you written down here. Mia B. Let's do y'all want to do some, well, let's see. I kind of like mixing it up. I don't like staying all in one texture. We've only done one piece of glass. We have a good bit of glass left. Yeah, let's go ahead and go back to some glass. How about we do that? Let's do now. If you've watched my videos enough, you know that I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of baskets. However, pretty is pretty, and I think that this basket is really pretty. I'm going to start it off at just $35. Now, this is an anniversary piece from Fenton. It is in the beautiful cranberry glass with, or a pink, if you prefer, with that opalescent. We do have a twist handle. The handle is clear in full opalescent. It is naturally hand painted. There are no chips. There are no cracks to this piece. There are no scratching to the hand painting. It is a very feminine piece. The floral detailing does go around the entirety of the perimeter, and it is inscribed down here on the bottom. Now, keep in mind, if we can get it to focus, it says Fenton inspired. Ooh, you're being hateful. Fenton inspired by open heart arches, patterns made by Nicholas Cope, while with consolated or, excuse me, open heart arches, pattern made by Nicholas Kopp, while with consolidated or Pittsburgh lamp brass and glass company circa 1900-1905. This one is by Bell Fenton and George W. Fenton. So the Fenton's inscriptions are down on the bottom of them. Okay. You guys, thank you so much for the bids. I am once again getting behind. I do appreciate you. So we've got AC Fenton. Do you love you some Fenton, maybe? Linda's back in it at 50. Um, Open Heart Arches is an expensive line, usually goes for over $100. I had no idea. I honestly, like I said, y'all know I'm not the biggest fan of baskets, but the base on this basket is a little bit different. It's almost like a rose bowl, so I kind of went with it. And I am a huge sucker for the opalescence, especially the clear opalescence. So I really did love the handle. Again, very feminine, but I still think it's gosh darn pretty. The measurement on it, you guys, from base to the top of the handle here, we are at 9 inches, okay? 9 inches, chip crack free, no condition issues to that beautiful hand painting on there. And again, you've got something painted on every side of the glass. So no side is free of painting. All right, Lulu's in it at 56. AC Fenton is in it at 60. Let me give you an interior shot here. Okay, let's give you the up close. I love how they applied the opalescence here to the edge of the basket. Isn't that pretty? It's almost like it's reflective, right? And again, ooh, we're upside down. We are signed by the Fentons down at the bottom here, okay? We do have 2 Fenton signatures. Alrighty, guys, thanks so much for the bids. No chips, no cracks, 9 inches tall. Let's go ahead and do the countdown for you. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. It's just a pretty piece of glass, gosh darn it. And again, I love how this creates that shadowing effect. It's unusual. Alrighty, Ruth the Bee, thank you again, lady, for that bid end. So we had Lulu with the high bid of 65, but right before that bid end was Glowy with her just in case of 82. Thank you, everyone, and congratulations, Glowy. It is yours for $66. Appreciate you, lady. Let me get you written down here. All right. Actually, we've got quite a bit of Fenton. I don't know if you saw the previews, but that's just one of 4 pieces of Fenton that I've got for you today. Hey, you find it, you got to go with it, right? Let's do this. Let's do, where do I have them? Okay. We'll see what you guys think of these. This is a choice. You will have your pick of one or both. You let me know. We're going to start the choice off at $10. Boom. Okay, your first choice is a little pyrography or a Flemish box, depending on what you want to call it. Now, there is no manufacturer's mark on this one. Okay. The pyrography or the Flemish comes from the word wood burning on the front. Okay. So we kind of see a little roadway here, and it is burnt into the wood. We've got the old antique little car here that says Joy Riders. We've got somebody else here riding on a horse. You guys, you see the little latch on there, and it does work, not the best, but you open it up and it's a little antique school box. Oh my gosh, you could put your erasers, your thumbtacks, your little rubber bands, or whatever little accoutrement you may have. But notice that it's done not just on the lid, but also on the interior. I think this would be so cute. You could mount it on a wall and put some little tinies in there. You do want to make sure that that clasp is up so it'll sit flat, but you could put little guys up here too. And then in here, just super cute little display. You can use it as a little stash box, as a little trinket box, but it is fully wood. We do have a Flemish or a burn pattern on there on the exterior on all 3 of those sides. Notice the little woodworking little details here. Thank you, Kelly. That is choice 1. Choice 2 gets a little older. Okay. Again, this one does not have a manufacturer's mark on it. This one's more of a Victorian era, 1800s. There is some condition issues to the image, but I think that it really adds to the piece. Check it out. Look at that. Look at that beautiful Victorian image on there. It obviously is kind of like veneered on there. We are seeing that some of the imaging is missing up here on the top. Okay. But I really like that. I think that is so charming. Well, thank you, Cindy. I do appreciate it. Hinge is still nice and tight on that. And you guys, look, this one has a little ruler in it. So no pencils or anything, but look, you can put your pencils. There's a little divider right here. It's not reading all that well. But again, a darling little trinket. Now, I don't know that this is an antique ruler. It's from the Eagle Pencil Company out of USA. It's a 7-inch ruler, but it does fit right in there. So when I bought it, it came in there. So I'm keeping it in there. You guys, thank you so much for your bids. I do appreciate it. Again, it is choice. So we've got our little Victorian one here, and that's how we'll claim them. Victorian versus Flemish. You can choose one. You could choose both if you would like. I think they're both just really stinking cute. All right, so we got Jana is in it at 17. You guys, let's go. Hey there, Jane. How are you doing? Let's go ahead and start the countdown. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Again, you can choose Flemish, or you can choose Victorian, or you could choose both if you'd like. I just love these little things. You could put your other little tinies in there, use them as risers, stack them. Are they perfect? This one is pretty gosh. I mean, it's got a little staining. Well, that's not. That's the countryside back there. Thank you for the bid and Ruth B. Appreciate you, lady. All right, let me make sure I do my math correctly. So we've got Kelly in at 20, first 20 that I see. Jana had a just in case of 23. However, Robin came in with a just in case of 31. So Robin, you get first pick at 24. Would you like Flemish, the wood burned, or would you like the Victorian? You just let me know down in the chat. And then second pick is going to be Jana. Jana at 23. The lag is real. Well, hello, Lorna. Thank you all for joining me. Okay, so Robin wants Victorian. Let me write you down. 24 to Miss Robin. Jana, are you interested in the pyrography or the Flemish one at 23? And if you're not, that's totally fine, then. You let me know. And if Jana is not, okay, Jana's going for it. Appreciate you. Thank you, ladies. Jana, I'm getting you written down. Look at me multitasking. I am so proud of myself. Watch out now. Alrighty, Jana, let me get you here, man. All right. We're moving right along, you guys. Okay. Let's do some ceramic. It's a relatively larger piece of ceramic. Let's do it. Why not? We're living on the edge. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we're gonna start this next piece off, bloop, bloop, at $20. Now, this isn't for everybody, but gosh darn if I don't love it. Fully felted on the bottom. It is vintage felt, so you know what that means. We got some dust on there. This is the Taste Cellar by Sigma. Okay, so this is the legit, this is like the really collectible one. Okay, again, fully felted black with, you get the free little fuzzies that go with. It is a single bookend, but it is a Pierrot the Clown. And again, this is the Sigma Pierrot, so really collectible. It's vintage. It is from the 80s, I believe is when this line came out. Now keep in mind, see his nose, there's a little rough spot on his nose. I didn't have a magic eraser here, so that will whiten, but it is rough. And I honestly kind of left it on there because if I magic sponged it, I don't know that you would have seen it. Okay, so there is a rough spot right to the tip of his nose. It will need to be magic sponge to get it white. All right. Hey there, Susan. How are you doing? But it is a single bookend, absolutely charming. It's very deco or antique. While it was produced in the 80s, you could most certainly, if you had a more antique or art deco kind of decor, it's going to go right in there aesthetically. Um, or if you love the 80s, you can also mix it into your 80s decor too. The measurement on him, he is 8.5 inches tall and he's 5 inches wide. So 8.5 inches, and that's to the top of the little bookmark here, 5 inches long. So perfect figural piece. He does not have to be a bookend. He's got some weight on him. He's not like crazy heavy. This is solid ceramic. The Pierrot himself is actually hollow, and then he was applied or glued onto the actual bookmark. So put him in a corner as such, as such, as such. You can stack him on top of your books with some other books on the side, or again, put books underneath here and put and spine other books going this way. So I just love these pieces. I know that Pierrot isn't necessarily for everyone, but I do. And oh yes, you could hang your necklaces because his little ruffle collar will prevent them from kind of like falling off. You will note that there is some crazing down here on the bottom. Okay. But otherwise, the ceramic, there's no chips to it. There is a chip to the glaze. So he would need a magic sponge. Again, I'm traveling, so I didn't have my magic sponge and didn't think of it before I left. Up close and personal. Alrighty, guys. Well, if there's no interest on him, I'm going to set him to the side and we're going to keep it moving. Okay, scratch him. Let's go back to this. Let's go back to this. Let's do this one. We'll see what you guys, if you like this one. Going to start this next piece off at 20. Like with our frog, this is again also the fancy one that I can't remember the name of. This one, however, is the giraffe. Now, I do want to point out, yeah, if you're not the biggest fan of incense, I will admit that at one time in life, I was a huge fan of incense and I kept that in a trunk, and this guy was stored in the trunk. To me, it smells absolutely amazing, but he does smell like incense. Okay. He does smell like incense. And again, we do have that insignia on the interior, fully enameled. Okay. He's in more of a silver tone. Now, there is a little bit of pitting up here on his legs. These are actual Swarovski crystals that are in his spots. The enameling is in really good condition. If someone is blocked, how can you get them back? Either if like a moderator would have accidentally blocked somebody, that moderator would have to go, another one, that's right. A moderator would have to go in and unblock them. And if they couldn't figure out where they were, then I would have to go back in and unblock them. But according to my list, the only people that have been blocked have been through non-payment. So I don't think there's been any mistakes, but I will double check for you. Alrighty, guys, thank you so much for your bids. Yeah, these are really, oh, thank you so much, Joanna. I appreciate it. These guys are really charming and adorable. Again, there is some pitting down here to his legs, but honestly, I really think that it adds to his overall aesthetic value. He's got a lot of personality on the face. It is a soft and buttery yellow enamel throughout. Again, he is in a silver tone, so his spots here are, again, a silver tone with a clear Swarovski crystal that's been attached. Here is your rear on him or her, fully hinged, fully enameled on the interior. Good weight. Again, if you threw it at somebody, it would cause some harm. All right, so Lulu is in it at 40. You guys, thank you so much for the bids. And let's go ahead and start the countdown. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doo. I'm just trying to like, because I don't know, of lately the audio on this thing, it is not getting along with me. So I'm like, oh, let's try to get through this sale before I have to leave and come back. And thank you, Ruthie, for your bid and appreciate you, lady. Lulu, you had the high bid at 40. Thank you so much. Mia came in with that just in case of, what was it? 88. So to Mia, lady, you're adding to your collection there, right? Yeah, because you got the frog. You did get the frog, Mia. Congratulations and thank you again, Mia. You were getting the giraffe there for 41. Appreciate it. Somebody said hello. Miss Pamela, behave yourself. Again, I am shipping from Ohio. Yes. Oh, the hat, y'all, this is not handmade. I did buy it. I mean, it was handmade obviously by somebody, but there's a piece of plastic in here, but it's full yarn, fully knitted. I got this in New Orleans. Oh my word, it had to be like 16 years ago. It had to be like 16 years ago. Yeah. Yeah. And again, just as a reminder, and I found this out, shipping from Ohio for the vast majority of you is a lot cheaper than shipping from Pennsylvania. So kudos. Right? No, I don't want to auction it. I had this thing forever. No way. No way. No way. All right, let's jump back to another piece of glass now. Yeah, let's do. It is very cozy. It is perfect during the winter. Truthfully, I did like a huge closet clean out. Did y'all ever do that? Like totally didn't plan on doing it. I got a hair across my butt and just decided I was gonna go ahead and clean out the closet. And there it was. And I was like, I totally forgot I had that. Mhm. Yep. Okay. I'm going to start this next piece off. It is Louette's style. I am calling it Czechoslovakian. I cannot verify if it's Louette's. We were looking it up prior to that, and there were people that were calling it Louette's. I'm like, but you don't know if it's Louette's or not. Like, there's no mark on it. There's no signature on it, so I can't verify if it's Louette's or not. It's Louette's style. Okay. More specifically, it is a Czechoslovakian art glass. Look at that. Do you see this green applied iridescent? It is a 3-footed. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's a creamy glass with a beautiful pearlescent finish. Before anybody bids, there are some flea bites around the top here. Okay. There are some flea bites around the top. Now, I believe that there would have been a lid on it. More specifically, when we looked it up, it's a brass fitted lid on this, and it would have been a flower frog. So this is your vase, and then there would have been a brass fit that goes around the top, and then a metal flower frog. Okay. So again, we do have, you can see this one here, some flea bites. Do you see that clear casing to it? So we've got that white glass. Look at how thick that iridescent clear is on it. And it creates, do you see that? Almost like a shell finish, a very pearlized finish to it. And again, that is then on the green feet here. The green is applied, obviously. It doesn't glow. No, it doesn't glowy. It does look like a little bit of a garlic bulb, though, doesn't it? I just think it's a stunning piece. It's an unusual piece. Um, yes, I did live in Mississippi. I lived on the Mississippi Louisiana border. So I was literally the last town before you got into Slidell, which is the first town in Louisiana. So yeah. But I absolutely love it. The actual glass itself, the vase has not chipped. The applied green feet have not. It would have been a flower vase, a rose bowl, for lack of a better term, and it would have had a brass fit on it with a flower frog, just a simple wire flower frog to it. But and again, there are some flea bites. You can see the one here in the back. Where am I at? Right there, and that cased glass. Okay. So Louette's style, I can't guarantee that it is. It is most definitely a Czechoslovakian art glass, turn of the century, up through about 1915. You could push 1920. I don't think it is as old as 1920 though, but 100% looks like a garlic bulb. I 100% agree with that now. All right, we got glowy in it at 30. The measurement, you might want to know that it is 5 inches tall. And you know what? Let me go ahead and get you a diameter here because I think that you can get a brass flower frog. 2 and 7/8. If I'm to be exact, diameter is 2 and 7/8. I guess you could push 3 inches. So if you did find a brass fit at 3, it would work. It might be a little wobbly. Let me show you with the measuring tape on there. Okay. All right, Richard's in it at 35. So 5 inches tall with a 3 inch fit. I think the brass fit would be relatively easy to find, whether on like eBay or in an antique store. And let's go ahead and start the countdown. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. I love that pearlized fit to it. Finish to it. Alrighty, thank you, Ruthie, for the bid. And Richard had high bid at 35. However, Glowy came in with that just in case of 47. Congratulations and thank you, Glowy. Beautiful piece of glass. And I love these feet. Look at that. It's so organic, though, right? So, Glowy, it is yours for 36. Thank you both so much. Congratulations, Glowy. Ooh, let me get you written down here, lady. Okay, let's do something unique. I mean, I don't even know. I just saw it. It was like one of those things where I wouldn't have known that I would have gotten it until I saw it. It's different, I will tell you that. Let me find it here on the list. Okay, we're going to start it off at $15. We'll see if anybody feels about it the way that I do. When you look at it, you're like, ooh, okay. It's just this. Any guesses as to if you saw the video, then you probably already know what it is. But plain black, right? Lots of papers in there. Plain black, lots of paper. We open it. Now, I don't have a copyright date on it, but I think that, oh, wait. Oh, it's from the 1900s. It's a checkbook. It's a blank checkbook, again, 1900s. So a receipt, checkbook, yeah. Now there are 3 checks that are missing from it. One, oh no, wait, is it 4? There's 4 checks that are missing from it. Okay. I can't get that. There we go. So there's 4 checks that are missing from it, but look at the rest of them. I just think it's really cool. We've got horses up here with a pastoral scene in the middle of the insignia. Of course, the little bald eagle. But how different is that? I mean, who else has an antique checkbook, I ask you? Again, from the 1900s. So it could have been 1900 through, by rights, 1999. When you think about that, isn't that crazy, though? So what does it say? Thank you, Dusty, for your bid. It says, without defalcation, value received with interest, and further blank, do hereby empower any attorney of any court of record within the United States or elsewhere to appear for blank, and after one or more declarations filed, confess judgment against blank as of any term for the above sum with cost of suit and attorney's commissions of blank per cent for collection and release of all errors and without stay of execution and inquisition and extension upon any levy on real estate is hereby waived and condemned agreed to and the exemption of personal property from levy and sale of execution hereon is also hereby expressly waived and no benefit of exemption be claimed under and by virtue of any exemption law now in, oh my lord, force or which may be hereafter passed. That's a whole lot of words. I mean, I don't know. That sounded like a whole bunch of legal jargon to me. I don't know. Everybody's like, okay, whatever. It's a legal checkbook. I don't know. So we've got Dusty Moose in it at 15. That's a lot of gobbledygook. Exactly, Jane. I 100% agree. It felt a little redundant, not gonna lie, but that's pretty much legal speak, though, isn't it? Right? Let's say the same thing, five different ways. Any old how. We got Dusty Moose in it at 15. Thank you so much. Again, 4 checks have been removed. However, all of the rest of the checks, really good condition. There's no rips or tears. There's a little bit of folding up here, but I don't think that that's the end of the world, truthfully. Collect them, frame them, just have them, right? Let's go ahead and start. Yeah, 5 different. Right. Let's go ahead and start Dusty's um, countdown. So here we go 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Diane, I'm telling you, some of that ephemera, ooh, we got 2 more pieces. And look, I'm really excited about these 2 other pieces because I'm telling you, this one I have never seen before. And I am like super. Let's go ahead and do it next. All right, Ruthie, thank you for the bid. And Dusty, congratulations. And thank you for the bid. They're yours for 15 bucks. I'm glad. It's something different. It's unusual. Where else do you find an antique checkbook? But here in the Cult of Vintage. Thank you very much. All right, Dusty, I got you written down here. Okay, let's do. do I, mm, I wrote that down as an album. This is not an album. Okay, okay. Let's do it. I'm excited to see what you guys think of this next item. Boop, boop. I've never seen one before, and I think it's super special and very unique. I'm going to start it off at $20. Did you see the video where I found this? Okay. So this is a Victorian era little sketchbook. Okay. It's complete. It even has the stylist. I'm calling it a stylist. It's not a stylist. It's the pencil. Though I will say this little stylist or pencil doesn't write like on normal paper. It does absolutely nothing, okay, on a normal piece of paper, but it is included, okay? It feels like and looks like it is graphite. You would most certainly think that this would write on paper. It does not write on paper. It sure does not. Y'all know what this is, huh? You saw the video. Look at your little Victorian, little hoojamer-jiggers. Thank you guys for the bids. A slate pencil? Yes! Because guess what? Inside, there's little slate pages. Now, there's a little bit of shaking to it, okay? So there is a tear back here on some of those slates. Now, it is still intact, but please keep that in mind. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 6 different surfaces with which to write on. Now, somebody showed me that you can erase this. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for the bids. Glowy is in it at 30. I didn't think you could erase it. That's why I didn't write in it. And then he said, no, 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 you can write in it. So let's see if I can do this. I'm just going to write. Let me see here. I'm afraid to break it. Okay. So I wrote that right there, little M. Okay. You just take your finger. Look, the M is gone. It's magic. It's magic. So you can conceivably write in here and just use your little finger to erase it, right? I have not, obviously would not erase the script in here. there's no date. Gosh darn it. I did not see a date on this, right? But how absolutely brilliant is that? There's math in there. Ew! No, okay. All right, so plain back. Put that beautiful little applied Victorian image on the front and the original pencil. Let's do it. All right, here we go. Thank you guys for the bids. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. And you just put it in your little pocket and carry it around, and then you said, erase. How absolutely adorable is it? I know. Alrighty. Ooh, there is the bid end. Dusty, your bid of 56 came in after the bid end, but let me check and see what's going on here because I'm paying attention. So Glowy had high bid at 30. Robin came in with 31. Dusty had that just in case of 40. Dusty, I see why you did your 56 because Glowy had that just in case of 55. So congratulations and thank you, everyone. I do appreciate it. Glowy lady, thank you and congratulations. It is yours for 41. I mean, it's a piece of history. You know what I mean? Like, when have you ever? When have you ever? Today. That's when. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Glowy, we'll add that to yours and let me get you written down. Alrighty. Let's switch back to Fenton. I know that we've got some Fenton fans here. You want to do bougie? Yeah, let's go ahead and do bougie. Now let's go ahead. I think this is the most expensive item that I have for today's sale. We're going to start it off at $80. You know what, Poppy? At antique stores, thrift stores, flea markets, like you just got to hit them all and you got to hit them consistently. You've got to travel. That's my biggest thing is that I will drive up to 2 hours looking for this kind of stuff. You just never know. But I'm very blessed with having like 7 antique malls within 15 minutes of where I actually live. And I know that might seem infeasible, but those 7 antique malls aren't turning stuff around enough for me to be able to bring all kinds of weird, unique things. Piece of Fenton. Yeah, we do. We have the single horn epergne. Again, yep, you got to shop everywhere. That's right. Yes, you do, LaDonna. So we've got the single horn epergne. This is a Fenton piece. The horn is removable from its metal stand. You just do a little gentle twist to remove the epergne from it. The mark on this on the base is microscopic, but the Fenton mark is right down here on the bottom. We are in a beautiful amethyst or purple glass with a gorgeous iridescent effect on it. The horn has no condition issues, so there's no chips, there's no cracks on it. And again, this is the original metal base that Fenton did create for it. So it gives you very much a floral effect with the vine and the leaves. It makes a beautiful, let me just get it in there good. Okay. So it does make a beautiful, beautiful visual piece, but it is fully functional so that you can use it as a bud or small floral vase. Okay. The height on the single horn, and that is going to be a measurement in base to the top. That is at 9 inches tall. 9 inches tall. Okay. This is an anniversary piece again from Fenton. They did make a coordinated, I don't know if you guys, but I had a purple one like this before and a pink one. And then there's like a floral votive holder that they made to coordinate with this. Obviously, we just have the single horn. No chips or cracks, again, on the Fenton glass. It is 9 inches tall. Again, that measurement is in base from bottom to the top of the ruffle. I know the gold and the purple do go really well together. Again, great Victorian, almost an Art Nouveau vibe to it. The metal obviously is kind of like a faux patina to it. So twisted metal, you've got a ribbed horn on there with that gorgeous iridescent effect. Kelly, appreciate you, lady. The flip flop story was insane. Yes, yes. Alrighty, so Kelly is in it at 80. Thank you, lady. Again, it's a Fenton piece anniversary. Yeah. Hey, I mean, we're about the deals here, Taylor. Let's do it. So, oh, Amy's in it at 85. I'm going to do the countdown for you, ladies. Here we go. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Great spring, Easter, right? Okay, Denise, I got you in at 91. Ooh, gotten aggressive. Kelly had that just in case of 100. Amy's got the 135. There's the bid end. Thank you, Ruth the Bee. All right. So again, Denise had a bid of 91. Kelly came in with a just in case of 100. However, Amy had that just in case of 135. So Amy, lady, thank you again so much. It is yours for 101. Thank you, everyone. Amy, let me get you written down. Truth be told, I have forgotten to write people down or the price down. Yeah, I have. And then you go back and you're trying to scroll through the chat, figuring out where you sold it, who bought it. Fun times. Okay, let's do something. Let me throw you a curveball. How about that? We're going to do something a little bit different. This little cutie. Let's start it at 12. I changed my mind. We're going to drop the price. We're starting this next little one. It is a Kewpie off at just $12. I've never seen this one before. I've had this one for quite some time. There's no chips or cracks that are present. It does have a little bit of a patina. You could take a magic sponge to her lightly, very lightly, but it is a little Kewpie, and we do have our blue wings. Look at the booty. Look at that little ruffle on there, right next to the floral basket. We have two little rosettes that are in there. There is no chips, no cracks on our little Bisque Kewpie wearing a tutu next to the white little like wicker basket with our two flowers in there. We do have our spaghetti with the gold trim. Again, no chips or cracks. She does have some marks back here on her booty. Um, you could try. Okay, so Dusty's in at 20. I see what's going on. I missed it. Sorry, guys. Thank you, everyone, for your bids. Ruthie or Lizzie? Nope. Dusty. Okay, so now I'm caught up. So you could take a magic sponge to it. I would be careful. I have done it successfully in the past. Won't say that it's not a possibility. I would just be very mindful, right? Slowly but surely. I kind of left her in the condition that she was in. I didn't mind it. But I guess, I like kind of like a little bit of the condition issues, flaws, if you will. I think it adds character to the pieces. Truth be told, sometimes we get vintage or especially antiques. You see some crazing up here. You get some of those vintage and antiques and they look so flawless. You're like, that's a reproduction. You know what I mean? I know that sounds crazy, but to each their own. And to each their own. So good condition, a little bit. She's been rolling around out there. She's been having a good time. But thankfully, there are no chips or cracks, including to the little tutu here. So we've got Dusty in it at 25. Did I even get a measurement on it? No, I didn't. Let me go ahead and do that for you. Sorry about that. 4 inches tall. She's 4 inches tall. Let's see. How wide are you, little one? You are 2.5. So 2.5 from knee to basket here, okay? 2.5 from knee to basket and 4 inches tall to the top of the little tuft of hair. Dusty's in it at 25, and let's do the countdown. Here we go, guys. So 15, that's right, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. It reminds you of your granddaughter. Aww. Okay, Lizzie. Oh, whoa, well, Dusty Rose, jeez. I'm going to assume Dusty didn't mean $555. Um, so I'm pretty sure it was 55. Thank you, Ruthie, for the bid end. Dusty had the just in case of 55. However, Lizzie had her just in case of 57. So to Lizzie, the sweetest little Kewpie is going to go to Lizzie for 56. Okay. All righty. Let me set that down over here. All right. Let's Dusty say, no, I didn't mean no 555. She said, look, don't you dare. It's your first Kewpie, Lizzie. Oh, that's all it takes is the first one. And then it's all downhill from there. Alrighty. What do we want to do? Well, let's go Fenton. Yep. So we have two pieces of, let's do that. So let's start here. We have two more pieces. I I can bill it. I don't know if she's gonna pay it for me, Ladon. Alrighty, let's start this next cute little piece off at just $10. It is a piece of Fenton. It is in the turquoise milk glass. Yeah, I am. Boom. 4 inches tall. It's just a 4 inch tall little hobnail ruffle vase. I love this color. It is hard to get. There is no Fenton stamp, so we know it's pre-71. Do you see that translucent right there? Almost creating opalescent effect. I just adore this color. Again, it is a colored milk glass in that soft turquoise, almost like a robin's egg or Tiffany blue, if you will. No chips, no cracks. And again, it stands 4 inches tall. So it's just a beautiful little pop of color in any collection and any display. You guys, thank you so much for your bids. Imagine this with like just white or yellow. Don't put anything in it at all. This would be beautiful, of course, in a bathroom, or if you do have a beachy or a coastal vibe, most definitely will go well with that, with your shells, of course, the sands, but beautiful with milk glass, with pink, with purple, yellow. It's going to go with just about any other pastel. I think, again, it's one of my most favorite colors that Fenton has done. So sweet little piece, no chips, no cracks, 4 inches tall. She is pre-71. Lulu's at 21. We've got Lorna at 21. Kathy's at 24. You guys, thank you so much. Lulu is back at 26. Yes, it is perfect for your mermaid bathroom. That is right, you guys. So Lulu is in it at 26, 4 inches tall, Fenton, in that beautiful turquoise robin, Tiffany blue from Fenton. And let's do the countdown. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Well, hello to you, Pammy Whammy. All right, Lulu, I got your just in case of 45. I know, I love this color too. It's very tranquil. It's relaxing. Thank you for that bid. And Ruthie lady, appreciate ya. So Lulu had the high or the just in case, pardon me, of 45. However, Lizzie had the just in case of 49. So congratulations, Lizzie. You're getting the Fenton milk glass in the turquoise or blue at math 46. Thank you, Lizzie. Thank you, everyone. All righty. And I hate to tell you this, but guess what? We're down to our last three pieces. I didn't have a lot, I really truly didn't have a lot. I want Wednesday's sale to be quality over quantity. So we're just going to try to get as much goods. Not that we don't always bring good stuff now. Okay. Let's go ahead and do some more ephemera. Wow, I'm okay. We're going to start this guy off at just $30. Here we are. Yep. It is that beautiful mulberry velvet. It's not missing anything. It's plain. It's nondescript, but the color is really good. Overall antique condition, very good. We do have some loss to our velvet right here on the spine. On the front, you see like these white little speckles. Here's a larger one. You are missing a little bit of the velvet on it, okay? It almost creates like a snowflake effect. It's not intentional. It's shouldn't be there, but it is. So those are your condition issues that you're going to see, okay? We've got, again, small little dots missing of the velvet, and right back here along the corner, there's a rub. It is an autograph book. Primarily, it is signatures from 1884 with some signatures up to 1888 to 1889. And by 1889, like I'm talking like 3 or 4. Guess what? It is full color. So it is the floral album. There are absolutely beautiful, stunning Victorian floral, Cupidity, gardeny images throughout this. There are a number of signatures, and the wonderful thing about it is the signatures, there's some good writing to it. Okay, so it was, look at the burning. I love that shadow effect from the page. Susan, I can try, but I have a hard time reading the script. So here, our owner is Carrie Bartley. It was gifted to her in December of 1883. Okay, 1883. So Dusty Moose is in it at 30. Dusty Rose is in it at 35. We've got this beautiful little cloth or fabric doily, pardon me. And it does say F. Lauren and Sons, 1306 Chestnut Street out of Philadelphia. Okay, let me get you caught up. So that is separate from, it is included. There's obviously foxing. So it's not like, and that's like the moisture dots that turn it brown. Okay, Dusty, I see you at 37. I just want to be careful with it, you know. Oh, bro. So there are, of course, some blank pages, but the nice thing is there's just some plain signatures, but there's a lot of full-on inscriptions throughout it. So it's not just like my name, here's the date, right? Let me show you some of the gorgeous, look at. I love this book, y'all. I love it. Desi's at 37. Let me find you. Again, the exterior is kind of nondescript. Let me try to do it like this so you can kind of see some of the signatures. Here we've got another image. And we'll go back this way. I just don't, like I said, it's old, so I don't, again, more signatures. Oh, there's another floral image. A lot of like ladies and babies and what do you call them? Cupids with floral images. Go like that. We do have a signature inside of that one. That must have been a really good friend if you could write on the image. There's another one. I know, but Chris, you know, I might have a few things. I might have a few things. Don't worry, I've got some good stuff at home. I do keep some stuff. But again, a lot of them, they're like the little sayings. You know, one thing that I do have is there was a book. So these were like all the rage back in the day, right? Hey, Kim, how are you? So all the rage back in the day, there was an actual published book, and it went out so that you could have this book, and it had like all of these sayings in it. So I actually have that book where it's actually legible, because, you know, again, beautiful handwriting, don't get me wrong, but it's so hard to read. But I have the actual book of like sayings and poetry, and it was all non-copyrighted stuff too. So that was pretty cool. So again, you do have that beautiful mulberry. It is the floral photograph, or pardon me, autographed album with signatures, with inscriptions. You guys, there's no rips or tears to any of the pages. We've got a lot of reading material in here. While it might be quote unquote plain on the exterior, it has got some beauty on the interior. So we are up to 47 with Miss Jackson's getting in there. So Dusty Rose, I see 45. Dusty's at 47. Let's go ahead, you guys, and start your countdown. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. The pages are gilded also, by the way. I should have mentioned that. A little bit nicer of one here. Again, that foxing, that light brown, these are all images you're seeing. They kind of got burnt in. Oh, and by the way, there's this weird piece of paper. And this is Island. It says Island Memories. So I don't know if they were going to put photos in here, but that was tucked away in the back. So that is coming with it because that's how I found it. Alrighty, thank you for the bid end, Ruthie B. Dusty, you had high bid at 47. You threw in that just in case of 101. You did not need it. Congratulations and thank you. Thank you, everyone. Dusty Moose, it's coming to you for 47. Congratulations and thank you, thank you. Well, let me get you written down here. Oh, Dusty, you're getting all of the ephemera, right? Yup, yup. Yeah. All right, let's go back to glass, shall we? And we're going to do, guess what? Another piece of Fenton. We're going to start this one off, you guys, at $30. It is a little rose bowl. This one is also signed. This one does have its Fenton mark. It is hand painted by Thornley. That's not sure. I don't know. Where am I at? Right here. Hand painted by Thornley. Thornley. That's what it looks like to me. But we do have our Fenton stamp right here. But it is, again, another beautiful pink opalescent, hand painted. And this one has got a little saying on it. And it says, in the garden of friendship, you are a rose. Okay, so let's go back here. So in the garden of friendship, you are a rose. And the script is in a light mint green. Our floral detailing, you're seeing like little purple pansies here and some pink and white roses. Again, beautiful pink opalescent. There's no chips, there's no cracks to it. Again, just a cute little rose bowl for you. Our measurement on this one, it is, hey, look at that. It's 3.5 inches tall, and we have a opening up here, 3.5. So 3.5 by 3.5. Okay. Beautiful pink Fenton opalescent. Again, it is another anniversary piece. In the garden of friendship, you are a rose, is the saying that is painted on there again in that mint green. Every side has got floral detailing. No side is left bare. So no matter which side you're displaying it on, you're going to get some gorgeous hand painting on there. All right, I'm seeing a lot of 35s. Purple and green is the first 35 that I do see. Lulu's is in it at 36. Thank you guys. 3.5 by 3.5, Fenton, hand painted. I really apologize, but I do think it says Thornley. Doesn't it look like it's Thornley or Thorm? It could be an M. Thornley. Thornley or Thornley. That's what I'm going with. Gosh darn it. All right, let's do the countdown. Thank you, Chloe. Got you in at 40. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. A fake candle in there, 100%, a little LED. Put your diamonds in there, right? Your pink diamonds can go in there. Why not? All righty, Ruthie, thank you for that bid. And we've got some just in cases. So we had Glowy with high bid of 40. Glowy threw in a just in case of 47 right before the bid end. However, Purple and Green came in with their just in case of 78. So thank you, everyone. Do appreciate it. Congratulations, Purple and Green. It is yours for 48. Let me get your written down, chill. Oops, wrong place, Michael. Last item. Yeah, I know. I know. You know what? Yeah, this is the last item. Let me just double check, guys, but I think it is. We really rocked and rolled it. Again, I want to do the quality over the quantity. Quality over the quantity. Yeah, I know. It is. It's the last item. I like a quick sale. I have to say, right? Thank you, Ruthie. Appreciate it. Before we get to the last item, I don't think. Okay, I really only have a request of one person. I know that you're a new buyer, or maybe it's been a while since you purchased from me. Don't know. Keep in mind, my email address is simply The.Cult.Of.Vintage at Yahoo. It is also, thank you, Pamela. It is also the pinned comment that you are seeing at the top of the chat. That is that blue rectangle. Again, the Cult of Vintage. And it is also in the description of the video. I am going to need your YouTube username, your real name, your full shipping address. Most importantly, is going to be that zip code so that I can get you calculated, discounted shipping, and the email address that you use for PayPal. Keep in mind, if you don't have PayPal, still send the same email with the same information. Just let me know that you don't have PayPal, and I will send you a quick link, which is going to let you check out as a guest. You don't have to sign up for anything. You can use any credit or debit card that you would like, and you still get the buyer's protection bonus. Okay. I am going to be invoicing immediately. Well, I'm going to be packing immediately after the sale and getting your invoices out to you this evening as fast as I can. And yeah, I am shipping from Ohio, so do keep that in mind. You will never see that on the label because my return address is still the same, but discount the shipping's a little bit cheaper this week, so yay. All right, guys, last item of the sale. Let's do it. I know. Pew pew. All right, here we go. Oh, oh, there it is. Oh, okay. Oh, this is a little bit of a deal. We're going to start this next item off, you guys, at just $20. Boom. It is the Victorian era. Bam, bam, bam. It's the glove box. This is a glove box. The measurement, it is 12 inches long, 12 inches long. It's 3 inches wide and 3 inches tall. Okay. Overall, the image is in really good condition. You are going to have some hits, a little bit of flaking to the image right here. But look at that one on the top, little dressing scene, boudoir scene. Okay. You do have floral detailing that runs the perimeter. Thank you, Dusty. Got you in it at 20. Okay. Almost like a wallpaper effect. Plain underside. This is the bottom. This is the bottom. Okay. Thank you, Candace. I do appreciate it. We do have our latch, which is still fully functional. And it's lined in yellow. It's like a linen. It's not a satin. This is like a linen, a yellow tufted linen. Okay. Now I do want to let you know the bottom needs to be re-glued. Okay. So it does come out. It does look like a little bit of a murder scene happened right here. I don't think that it is. I think it's wax. So again, that's the bottom. You could glue it in there. You don't have to glue it in there. Okay, this is the top that you're seeing. The side, the bottom. That goes right in there. As I said, you don't have to. A bed for Lemmy, adorable, yes. So thank you guys for the bid. I agree, LaDonna. I think it is in really good condition because this is just like some, for lack of a better analogy, like some Mod Podged image on this little wood box. So the fact that It's not worse is a small miracle. We do have like our little metal detailing that's running through here. Again, the clasp. Hey, Victoria, thank you for joining. Oops. 27, 28 to Dusty Rose, Dusty Moose, no, Dusty Moose, Dusty Rose, Dusty Moose. Ah! All right, the frozen Charlottes in here. That would be a sweet little bed for them. So clasp is still on there. Again, the bottom, this will come out. You saw that. You can glue it back down or don't. You don't have to, 12 inches long, 3 inches wide, 3 inches high. 1800s. 1800s, though. So Anne is in it at 32. Give you a quick look. She's eavesdropping. Little girl, should you be listening to that conversation? I don't know. Hmm. He's whispering sweet nothings, and she's like, oh. Alrighty, guys, let's go ahead and start your countdown. Here we go. It's Dusty versus Dusty. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Anne's in it too now at 37. The sealing wax certainly could be. This could be a race car for Lemmy. I wouldn't, or a coffin. I don't know. Oof, that got morbid quick, didn't it? Alrighty, there is our bid. And thank you, Ruth the Bee. Appreciate you. So we had, okay, so Dusty had high bid at 40. However, Anne's attic had her just in case of 45. So to Anne's attic at 41, congratulations and thank you. You are getting the Victorian era antique glove box. Appreciate it and thank you. Get you written down here. Bam. That's it. We got our last item done. That's right. You guys, first, before we do anything else, again, a huge thank you to Ruthie B for being the official bid ender. Lady, you kill it every single time. She is quick on the draw. You guys let Ruthie know down in the comments. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. It really does make having the sale that much more easier. Thank you, Dusty. I do appreciate it. And yes, congratulations to everyone. I do, of course, want to thank you all for taking time out of your day and spending a little bit of it with me here on the Cult of Vintage. It is truly a privilege and an honor to be able to get to do this. And I just want to let you know that with all sincerity, when I say whether it's you have subscribed, you've watched a video, you left a comment, a thumbs up, if you left me on during the live for background noise, if you're in the chat, of course your purchases make a huge impact, but in every single way, each of those things has allowed me to be able to do this full time. I cannot thank each and every single one of you out there enough. Again, for this privilege, this honor. I really do appreciate it. It has been a blast. I hope that we get to do this for years to come and maybe new adventures will come along with it. You guys, thank you so very much. I really do appreciate it. Hey, Wenden or Wendy, we're over. I know we go quick. We're going quick. So glad, yes, to be full time. So you guys, thank you. Yes, it is yellow Cornish ware. It is yellow Cornish ware. Again, I will be getting out your invoices to you this evening. I want to thank you all again so much. Today's video went out, so that is out there. Friday, of course, there will be a posted video. And then I will be back on Sunday here on the Cult of Vintage for Four-Eyed Vintage. Oh, no, wait. Yes, so Sunday will be Four-Eyed Vintage. And then Monday, of course, there will be Vintage Rescue Squad. So, yeah, thank you guys so much. We will see you soon. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Ruth B. Lady, thank you again so much. And I hope that you all stay warm and dry out there. And I'll see you all again soon. Bye, guys.